Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another tutorial. Today we'll be looking at 3 ways to turn your photos black and white. So let's get started. I've provided this photo in the description below if you want to follow along. I'm going to start by just zooming in a bit so we can see what we're doing. It's the zoom tool in the tools palette. Okay, that bring it up, center it. If you want you can crop it, that's perfectly fine. So now the first way is a non-destructive way, so it doesn't actually change the original photo. Okay, I'll show you what I mean. So we're going to go down here to the layers palette. If you don't have this displayed, you can go to window, make sure layers is ticked. Okay, then you're going to click the new layer button. Alternatively, you can go to layer, new layer, Control Shift N, and then whatever you want. Let's call this black and white. Press OK. Now what we're going to do, we're going to grab the paint bucket tool or fill tool. Make sure this color is set to black. So we're just going to drag that to the corner, press OK, and then just click anywhere. Now what you want to do is change the layer blending mode over here in the layers palette to saturation. Now as you can see, the photo is now black and white. Or if you want, you can change it to color. These two things will do just about the same job if you're using just black to make a photo black and white. Now if you want, you can tweak the levels by going to the bottom of the layers palette, clicking this adjustment tool, and then you want to select levels. And what this does, this is another non-destructive technique, because we're not actually editing the original photo, because we can untick all these layers and we get the original back. Okay, so we're just going to adjust these levels a tiny bit to bring the white up, black down. And there you have it. Untick that, still have the original photo. Okay, I'm going to delete that by holding Shift and then clicking on the black and white layer and delete. Okay. The next way is the Desaturate method. What we're going to do is go to Image, Adjustments, Desaturate. You can press Control Shift U to do that. And once again, we have another black and white photo. If you want to do it the non-destructively way, you can undo it by going Control Alt Z. Right click, duplicate your background layer, press OK, name this layer black and white, and we'll do the same thing, image, adjustments, desaturate, and then once again you can adjust your levels. These methods might give different black and white values. This is why I'm using the levels to kind of bring it back to how it should be. So I should bring the black down, white up. There you go. And once again, another non-destructive technique. So we're going to hold Shift, click on the black and white, delete. Now here is the third way. We'll start by making sure it's non-destructive. So we're going to right click the background layer, duplicate the layer, press OK. Now you can go to Image, Adjustments, and there you have it, black and white. Now this method gives you a lot more control over how bright certain colors are in the black and white. I'm not explaining it very well at the moment, but I'll show you what I mean. If we bring the reds up, all the red values are going to increase in brightness. Okay, so I'm just going to adjust these to how I want them. I'm going to bring yellow down, red down, yellow up a bit, and magentas down a bit. Playing with the blue probably won't do anything. Playing with the cyans won't do anything. Greens probably not. Okay. And if you want, you can tick this tint button and tint it to like a sepia tone, or I don't know, maybe you're feeling really funky and you want something blue. But enough of that. Press OK, and there you have it, your third way. In my opinion, I find I use the Desaturate method. That was the second method. I find I use that method quite a bit because I like to adjust my levels and all sorts. But this method can also be a very quick and easy fix to a photo if you want to make it black and white. So that's it for today, guys. Have a good night.